I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully get your day started off on the right note. I've got my little buddy here. You want to say hello, little buddy? He's got his pancakes. You want to say good morning? You want to say hi? Yeah? Somebody's feeling under the weather, so here we are yet again. Right? We're going to hang out? Are we hanging out, you and me? He sees himself. I guess this is what we had to do with Eric, too. We had to get Eric accustomed to seeing himself. That's okay. We'll get you used to it, right? At any rate, thank you to Cam Tran, who is working this morning. I was supposed to be on the air this morning, so thank you to Cam for covering for me as I hang out with this little guy. But I do want to make sure you get your weather information online. So here we are, and here we go. The top two things we are chatting about today. First off, another sunny and hot forecast. We'll talk about how nice and how long that sticks around. And then we're also looking ahead. There's the Paul McCartney concert in town this weekend, and I know so many people so concerned. I literally have people tweeting saying, no rain for Paul McCartney. You what? What? Hi. I have a lot of people saying they don't want rain for Paul McCartney, so I'm going to do my best. But in the meantime, here's where we're at right now. There's a shot of downtown Orlando. It's a mix of clouds and sun. It's not a bad start to the day at all. Temperatures across town are looking good. We are sitting at 77 degrees now in Orlando. It is 77 degrees in Sanford, 74 in Daytona Beach, 75 in Palm Coast, and 79 degrees in Melbourne. Yes, sir? Yeah, hi. Wait, what's the matter? You want to come out? Okay. This may not be the smoothest. Okay, I will take you. I know. I'm taking you out. This may not be the smoothest coffee talk in the world, but we'll get through some information. You want to come here? Okay, my bubba. Okay, I'm getting you your waffle. And your water. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where were we? Oh, we were talking about this morning and what's going on right now. So here's a look at first warning live Doppler radar. Happy to say there is nothing going on. The radar is nice and quiet and should remain quiet through the course of most of today. There's plenty of moisture, but Oh, you want your water? Are you going to be... There you go, Bubba. Most of the moisture is out west and even into the Gulf of Mexico, so I think for the most part that's where the best rain coverage is going to stay today. So here's a look at our 12-hour forecast, and you can very clearly see there we're at about 89 degrees by 1 o'clock. We're at about 91. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Yes? Can I help you? 91 degrees by the afternoon, only about a 20% chance of seeing rainfall. So it's not going to be an overly wet day today. We're only going to see a few isolated showers and storms. 92 degrees our high temperature in the city today. 92 degrees in the villages. It's 91 in DeLand. 80, oh, you're so tired. 88 degrees in Daytona Beach, and about 87 or so for us back over to Titusville and Melbourne. You and Jeannie make some beautiful babies. Thank you very much, Carrie. I appreciate it. What are you doing? You say hello to everybody? Can you say hello? Can you say hello, little buddy? Yeah, you can say hello. My buddy. Not feeling great today, huh? Yeah. You'll feel better? You'll feel better eventually. You'll feel better eventually. All right, so let's chat about what's going on Futurecast. Hi, buddy. On Futurecast today. He's trying to figure it out because he sees himself. So through lunchtime, we're actually looking good. Notice into the afternoon, there are a few popcorn showers that are developing into the metro area. Not much. Yeah, your waffle. There you go. Not much. That's why we're only going with a 20% chance of rain today, because most of the moisture is kind of out west of us. You can see by 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's basically done. But rain chances do increase late this week. So let's take a look at the extended futurecast Thursday, going with the best chance of rain across kind of our west and southern areas. And then for Friday, watch how Friday is turning quite wet, seemingly across central Florida. And then Saturday, everybody wants to know, Saturday, what's going on? We've got Paul McCartney in town. Here's Futurecast. Notice 5 a.m., rain. Interesting. Through the morning, rain. Rain. Can you say it again? Rain. Look at what happens into the afternoon, though. It's coastal showers and clearing out. So for Paul McCartney, for right now, Futurecast is actually looking pretty okay. Okay. It's looking okay. Hello there. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm okay with that. A lot of people are asking. A lot of people are concerned. And we, at least for right now, have good news to report. All right? All right. The next couple of days, the overall trend is going to be the building heat. Simply because we don't have any rainfall. So UV index, for example, is going to be running very high. That should be no surprise. 10 to 20 minutes without any sunscreen, and you're going to start to burn. Right? Yeah, that's just where we're at. So if you're heading to the attractions... Huh? What? What? Yes, sir. You want more? Here, you want pancake? No. I wish I could have a pancake. So if you're heading today, just lather on the sunscreen. Apply every couple of hours. Take care of yourself. Now, we do, of course, have Memorial Day weekend right around the corner. So let's take a couple of moments and chat about it. It's the unofficial start to summer. But let us not forget what Memorial Day is all about, okay? This is a holiday to remember those that lost their lives fighting for our country. So looking ahead, we do have rising rain chances Saturday and Sunday, but it's definitely a summer's pattern as we unofficially enter into summer, okay? Yes, sir? Your feet? Those are cute feet. Those are adorable little feet. You have adorable little feet. Little guy. Diane, welcome to Florida We Watch. Eric to know all things weather. Well, thank you, Barb. What did Diane say? Is Diane new to town? I haven't read any of your comments. Those are your feet. Did Diane write something? I missed it. If you did, Diane, I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sorry. Marie, Ken, good morning. Barb, good morning. Michelle, Nancy, good morning, good morning, good morning. So it's the unofficial start to summer, y'all. It's the unofficial start to summer. And yes, we continue to keep at least eyes on the tropics. So let's chat about the tropics as they stand right now, see what's doing. Steve said, as a veteran of the Air Force Desert Storm, thank you. Thank you, sir, for your service. And to all those that served, always a thank you. But also, to those that never returned home, we thank you for your sacrifice, and we thank your families for your sacrifice. This weekend, among most, we have to always remember that freedom is not free. There are those that do not come back. So let us remember that. All right, to the tropics we go. No development expected over the next 5 days' time. I do want to point out, though, that there is this batch of moisture moving off the shoreline of Texas. Thankfully... What are you singing, buddy? Thankfully, it's not looking like it's wanting to develop. Models aren't initializing it to develop, but it's there, so I do at least want to make mention of it, okay? I don't want you to think that we're not watching it. Live radar out of Texas, not showing any circulation, really, any organization. It's just moisture. But you know how these things go. Water temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico above that 80-degree mark. You always look for 80 degrees when it comes to tropical development, right? When it comes to tropical development, 80 and above is the water temperature. Now, there is one thing that should help us, okay? There should be one key ingredient to help us. That is Saharan dust. Take a look at the Saharan air layer. I'll bring it full screen for you, and you can very clearly see the Gulf of Mexico prevalent with Saharan dust. That Saharan dust dries up. Yes? Yeah, that's Saharan dust. You see it? That Saharan dust dries up the atmosphere and thus does not allow tropical systems to form. So hopefully this thing in the Gulf will fall apart. Next couple of days continues to show those aerosols in the air. Continues to show. But I do want to point something out. This is May 31st. Notice that the open Atlantic has plenty of Saharan dust, but the Gulf and the Caribbean don't. We're going to start to see a bit of a transition into June where the atmosphere moistens up. That Saharan dust starts to dry out, and we're going to lead to an opportunity for tropical development. Now, before we get in too deep, let's just talk a little bit about the computer model data. Give me 2 seconds to load this up. Of course, computer models, remember, are guidance, not gospel. We always talk about that, but I always want to share it with you nonetheless. I guess that's all I got. All right, hold on. Let me get this dialed up. Okay, all right. All right, so here is, of course, I'll sign in. Of course you want me to sign in. Yes. It's that. Okay, all right, so here's a look at the GFS. I'm going somewhere in storytelling here, people, okay? So follow me. This is the GF. Okay, does that sound okay? Yes, sir. My neck. You got my neck. Stella, there's nothing there. It's like a madhouse here. Parents, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the GFS 60. Yes. That's Stella just barking, huh? All right, so let's roll through time here. Wednesday, Thursday, not much. It's not really showing much of anything. Sunday the 29th. Watch Central America now. The GFS, of course, we know has been trying to develop something around Central America. This is June 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, right? So the GFS, this is no surprise. The GFS has been just consistent on like our 200 and beyond, trying to throw moisture together into some convection. That's not crazy. The reason that I'm showing you this is because if we switch over... What happened? Your eyes? What's the matter? Your ear? Yes, sir. What's the matter? Yeah? He's eating his pancake. Kid's happy. All right, so if we switch over, that's 384. That is June 9th, something in the Gulf. Again, GFS, trust it for what it is. But let's look over to the European. Oh, you just don't like stuff on your hands. I see. You have a little bit of gookie on your hands. Okay. We got your hand cleaned. All right, here's the European Ensemble. It's the only thing of the European that's going to go out far enough. It's okay, Bubba. Watch through time here. Okay, the 29th, the 30th, the 31st. The European starting to show something. Again, that's about 312 hours out. Trying to show some sort of tropical genesis. Now, that I don't think is where it's going to be. But if we look at, this is something that we don't use a ton, but I think that this can help tell the story. So this is the 200 millibar divergent wind and velocity potential anomaly. Blah, blah, blah. You see how there's browns over us? That means that the air is kind of sinking. It's fairly stable in nature. But watch through time how that's the 28th, the 29th of May, the 30th of May. Notice we're starting to see those green shades setting up in the Caribbean, which is here, in the Gulf of Mexico that's here. So once we get into June, we actually start to see lifting. We actually start to see a lifting mechanism, and that is opening the door, I think, to the potential for tropical cyclone genesis. That is a kind of a simple indicator of the Madden-Julian oscillation going in phase. And so indicators are we may be looking at some sort of tropical development. Now, that said, if we follow the data from our 2022 hurricane season forecast, okay, if we follow that information, and you know how I am, if we look at the month of June, the 6th and the 7th, yes, sir. What? What's the matter? Your waffle's right in front of you. You just want to play with the microphone cable? Here. Microphone cable. You can play with it. It's just a cable. It's not that exciting. June 6th and 7th, we're going to be watching the Gulf of Mexico. I outlined this on March 1st in our hurricane season forecast. It's not a major indicator. Yeah. But the November 27th storm system shows up, right? Early to mid-June, we had it outlined, and then it'll cycle again in mid-August. So that does line up with our long-range forecast. So we'll have to see how it plays out. You know, for me, I'm going to tell you again and again and again. The weekend after Father's Day weekend, the weekend after Juneteenth, the 24th, 25th, 26th, that week, that looks like a pretty busy week for tropics. And I think that probably that weekend is something we're going to have to watch around Florida. Okay? Yeah? You like the cable? So there's interesting stuff. The models are kind of hinting at that. That fits into our long-range forecast around the 6th and the 7th. We'll be watching it, seeing how it plays out. All right? But in the meantime, another thing that we're watching, of course, and yeah, I know we're going to do a shorter version of Coffee Talk, but that's all I think I'm going to be able to get away with today. Yes? Yeah, that's your microphone. Can you say microphone? Can you say microphone? That's an Aki. All right, 7-day forecast. Here's where we go today. Lower 90s. It's going to be a little warmer than the last couple of days because of the lower rain chance. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we do up that rain chance just a little bit. And, of course, that plays into your weekend forecast. As we have noted, though, at least for now, Futurecast is trying to go a little bit forgiving for the Paul McCartney concert and for your Saturday evening plans. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay? All right. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody? Can you do that for me? Can you say goodbye? Bye. All right. Thank you for hanging out. I apologize for a little shorter version, but I'm home with Alexander these next couple of... Bye. These next couple of days, I'm home with Alexander, so we may be a little abbreviated. Dad mode comes first, though. Okay? All right. Listen. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. One more time. Can you say bye? Bye. All right.